Alright, welcome back to Wrestling Race Reviews. This is my fourth take at this. Hopefully it's my final take. I'm sick of this fucking shit. The sound keeps saying, oh, you have no sound, you have no sound. Like, fuck, I don't have any sound. I can hear myself talking, and I'm sick of hearing myself talking. So let's get into this. Moving on, first two bits of useless knowledge. We got 1991, Gary Stridham. He's winning the WBF Body Stars Championship event. Whoever the fuck he is, whoever the fuck that was, he did it. You know? If you guys know all about this Body Stars Championship, let me know. Maybe I heard about it and just don't remember. I don't know. You know, in 2008, we got Wataru Inui. He wins the New Japan Pro Wrestling Best of the Super Juniors tournament, defeating, no, not Antonio Inoki, no, not the spoiler, but he defeated Koji Kanemoto. And Koji Kanemoto is moving up there to be just as popular as Antonio Inoki, and just as popular as a spoiler here on Today in Wrestling History. Moving on, we got some events that took place on this day in wrestling history. In 1997, we got WCW's Great American Bash. And man, lo and behold, it wasn't held in Baltimore, Maryland. It was actually held in Moline, Illinois. And we got the Harlem Heat, Stevie Ray and Booker T. We got them defeating the Steiner brothers, Rick and Scott, by DQ. We also move on, we got Akira Hakuto. She defeats Medusa in a title versus career match, and she retains the title and forces Medusa Michelli into retirement. Moving on, we got Chris Benoit. He's one tough son of a bitch, and he proves it here because he beats Ming in a death match. If you remember Ming, Haku, I tell you, this was one hell of a match because Ming is a tough as the nails. And for someone like Benoit to take it to him and win this match just proves how tough Benoit really was. Moving on, we got Kevin Green defeating Stephen Mongo McMichael. Two ex-football players going at her in a squared circle. Yeah, it was what it was, probably. The Outsiders, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall defeat Ric Flair and Roddy Piper to retain the World Championships in WCW. And Randy Savage defeats DDP in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Moving on, in 2003, WWE Bad Blood was the first regular pay-per-view to be brand exclusive, beginning a long run of brand exclusive pay-per-views, excluding the top four, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and WrestleMania. Which would eventually, this concept would eventually end at Backlash in 2007. And on this card, we got Scott Steiner defeating Test to acquire the services of Stacy Keibler as manager. Booker T defeats Christian by DQ. Christian retains the Intercontinental title. La Resistance, Rene Dupree and Silver Grande defeat RVD and Kane to win the World Tag Team titles. Ric Flair defeats DHBK, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H defeats Kevin Nash in a Hell in a Cell match with Mick Foley as special guest referee to retain the World Heavyweight title. Title changes for this day, minus the ones I've already spoken, because we just don't tell you them again. In 1977, my man, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, he was just known as Ricky Steamboat at this time, defeats Ric Flair to win the NWA World Television title. 1982, King Kong Bundy is awarded the vacant WCCW American Heavyweight title after previous champion Fritz Von Erich retires. 1992, Eddie Gilbert defeats Jerry Lawler to win the USWA Unified World Heavyweight title. 1996, we got Brickhouse Brown defeating Bart Sawyer to win the vacant USWA Heavyweight title. Oh, sorry, my bad. Television title. 2004, on SmackDown, the Dudley Boys, Bubba and Devon defeat Charlie Haas and Rico to win the WWE Tag Team titles. Also, Rey Mysterio defeats Chavo Classic to win the WWE Cruiserweight title. Imagine that on SmackDown. 2 title changes. It's unheard of nowadays, ain't it? Jeez. And then 2009 on Raw, Randy Orton defeats John Cena, Triple H, and The Big Show in a fatal 4-way match to win the vacant WWE title. Birthdays for the day in history right now. Birthdays go out to, former WCW Light Heavyweight Champion Brad Armstrong is 50 years young. 4-time WCW and 2-time WWF/E Tag Champion Chuck Palumbo is a big 4-0. And 2-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion Scott Norton is 50. Let's have another quick look over here just to see if there's anybody I'm missing. Happy birthday to nobody. That's it. That's those people. What is mentioned is mentioned. But with life comes death. And before I get into that, happy birthday to you and you and you and you in the YouTube community. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you from everybody here. Well, I'm the only one here at Wrestling Rants Reviews, and probably from the partners of IWWS as well. But in memoriam, the wrestling world has lost two personalities on this date. First, in 1996, NWA star and one-time WWF champion Dick Murdoch died of a heart attack at just the age of 49. You know? Sad, sad, sad. Dick Murdoch is one of the toughest guys to ever step inside the squared circle. You know? Hold on, I need a little drinky poo. And as I was saying, he was one of the toughest guys to enter the squared circle. And sad we lost him at a young age. But going back to 2007, we also lost WWE Hall of Famer sensational Sherry Martel. She died of what was later revealed as an accidental overdose of multiple drugs, and it's just too bad. She was one of the women's greatest wrestlers ever. You know, I'll hand it to her. She had the personality, she had the charisma, which go hand in hand with personality. You know, the mic skills. She was just good. She was a good in-ring competitor as well when she had the opportunity to wrestle. You know, and it's too bad we lost her as well. But hey, that's it, folks. That's today in wrestling history. I am Big Mike. Thanks for your time, because my 2 cents is worth a dime.